Hey everybody, this is Boomy here. Today, our follow along is going to be based around just having your weapon, and other than that, the goal is to elevate our heart rate at first and then go into some strength and balance work for the purposes of bettering our fight game. Hey, as always, listen to your body and only do what you believe your body can handle. The goal is to push yourself, yes, but not to the point of injury. The goal is to be introspective about what your body is telling you at any given moment and try to parse the difference between pushing yourself in a way that's beneficial versus pushing a little too hard toward injury. All right. Hello, hello. I'm so sorry I didn't do this earlier. I forgot to do it during the shoot. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. Thank you. The first exercise, lateral jumps, like so. We're going 20 quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're now going to do this in a linear fashion over the blade. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Next, we're going to be switching our feet. So about shoulder width apart, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. We're just switching our feet. Again, 20 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Next, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it with 1 foot. So I'm gonna start lateral and then linear with 1 leg. I'm gonna start with my right leg, just doing lateral jumps, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Now we're gonna do 10 more on your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Linear right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Linear left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Hopefully your heart rate is elevated, and off we go to the strength and balance portion. For our first exercise, we're going to do some jumping split squats. Let's do 10 together. It'll be left to right equaling 1. So if you're in a place where your knee can touch the ground, go ahead and do that. But if you're not in a place where it's comfortable to do that, you can let your knee hover. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we are going to do a step, a penetrating step, and then exploding our attack forward. So step, explode forward, and then cross step back to where we started. Step, explode forward, crossing back. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next thing we're gonna do are some lunges in a strip fencing kind of fashion, a modern fencing sort of a fashion, where our back toe is pointed away from our front foot. We're gonna match this with some torso rotations. So we're gonna do a lunge, and from here, I want you to rotate in one direction, rotate to the other, and then gathering your step back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's get into a pronated sort of a position where your chest is laying down against the ground, belly down. And we're gonna do shoulder extensions. All we're gonna do is take the weapon, lifting as high as you can with straight arms, holding for 3, and coming back down. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, down. 2, 2, 3, down. 3, 2, 3, down. 4, 2, 3, down. 5, 2, 3, down. 6, 2, 3, down. 7, 2, 3, down. 8, 2, 3, down. 9, 2, 3, down. And 10, 2, 3, and down. Our next exercise is going to be once again in a modern fencing sort of a position. And all we're going to do is get to our lunged position. All I want you to do is shift your hips forward and back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next up is to square out your hips, grab an offhand if you have one, and lunge with some torso rotation. I'm gonna grab my dagger here. So I'm gonna lunge toward the camera, and then we're gonna do a rotation to one side, and a rotation to the other side, and come back, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and done. Next, we're going to pronate again. This time, we're gonna do a pull-up kind of motion with your blade. So instead of doing shoulder extension, back to this pronated position, holding your blade about shoulder's width, maybe a little wider if you desire. But the idea is this, we're just gonna do a pull-up kind of motion, squeezing our shoulder blades together with good scapular retraction, as well as bringing our hands up high for good overhead extension. We're gonna try 10 repetitions here, all right? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 9, and 10. And down. Whew. Leaving a little puddle where my face was. All right, then next to do, we're going to do sword lateral raises on the right and left. If you want to make it heavier, what we can do is instead of raising your blade, holding it at the guard, you can always raise your blade with your guard further and further away from you to add weight to the exercise. So we're just doing a simple lateral rotation, which is raising your sword up to the side like so. And for me, I like full range of motion in this particular action. This is as much mobility as it will be for strength. If I wanted something strength focused, I would grab dumbbells because it's easier to get heavier weights or another controlled weight. But this is assuming that we have no easy or rapid access to weights. So we're gonna go here and 1 and 2, full range of motion, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see the effort dripping off my forehead. 9. And 10. Next, we're gonna do it to the other side. For me, it's my left now. Doesn't really matter which side you started on. We're just doing both. And same deal. And 1, 2, 3. Add a little weight. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nice work. Our next to do, so we're going to get into that squared stance, assuming you have an offhand implement. And from here, what we're going to do is lower our weight and then shift it forward and shift it back. All right, looking to keep balance the whole time. Forward and back, forward and back. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Next, we're going to do some rear delt raises with our sword. It's gonna be a 10 by 5. Bend your knees such that the sword is sitting kind of right behind your knees. I'm gonna raise our arms here as high as we can. Hold for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. Next, we're gonna work some external rotation. bringing your elbow up to about shoulder height. What we're gonna do is take our sword and rotate it up and back. You can hold it like this as well. It's a little easier to control. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Continuing to really work our external rotation. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. So, same deal. Elbow about shoulder height. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, hip airplanes. For this one, I would like you to, if you need to, grab something else that helps you stabilize. I prefer having a staff or something like that in my offhand. And the goal is this. I'm gonna have our sword in front of us, we'll be on one foot. And the hip airplane looks like this. I'm going to, from here, open up my hips to one side, and then open here, where this is for external rotation, and then close my hips or internally rotating in the other direction. This should be hip led and not led with your torso, which is why we're keeping our torso still with a attachment to either a wall, a chair, or a staff, any of the above. All right, so rotating open and rotating closed. Rotating open and closed. And that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Really working our internal, external rotation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So for the forward lean, we're going to bend a knee, leaning forward. And all we're going to do is raise our weapons in the air and then back down. I'll do it with one sword, and this is just a balance exercise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, same deal. Forward leaning, off balancing ourselves a little with that sword movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last thing to do, square in your hips. We're gonna do a couple of leans to both sides. narrower stance. So we're not in a full lunge or anything like that. Just a narrower guard. Feet a little closer together than probably is normal, at least normal for me. Grab whatever guard you want to use. And all we're doing is to lean to one side and then lean to the other. Counterweighting with your hip. And that's 2, we're gonna do 10. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. My core is beat. You can see the sweat dripping off my face here. This is the effort. Good job today. Hope to see you on the next follow along. All right, take care. Bye.